More Beyonce. Hi. Hi, I'm Tina Lee. I'm the founder and CEO of Mothercoders. We're a nonprofit that's diversifying the tech workforce with moms. Yeah. So far we've reached about 300 moms, and we're just wrapping up a pilot in New York City where the former deputy mayor of Alicia Glen called Mothercoders a game-changing leap forward for their tech ecosystem. What we're doing is we're creating economic mobility for families, and we're putting a tech role model inside the home of every mom we reach. Why do we focus on moms? Well, the truth is, we need them. Women control 85% of all purchasing decisions. In the US alone, that's $22 trillion annually. Moms are also an untapped talent pool. 34% hold at least an undergraduate degree, and many more have domain expertise gained from prior work experience. With 86% of women in the US becoming moms, tech companies are seriously missing out by not including us. Plus, who doesn't love moms, right? Everyone loves moms. Well, no, not so much. I know that lots of people say things like, it's so easy, your mom will understand, right? How many times have you heard that? I hear that all the time. For example, this is the name of a panel at a blockchain conference that I attended last year. As you see, Blockchain 101, so easy, your mother will understand. So I dragged them on Twitter, as any person would, right? Guess what they changed it to? You're gonna love this. Blockchain 101, an introduction for dummies. Yeah, that's maternal bias. And according to leanin.org, it's the strongest bias that women face. It exacerbates gender inequality by giving rise to all these feelings of imposter syndrome and stereotype threat. Mothers are perceived as being less committed to our careers and less competent. So we get sidelined at work and we get paid less. In fact, 4% less for each child we have. And of course, this is to say nothing about the other barriers that women already face, right, in general. Racism, homophobia, ageism, so many. All this, it wears women down. It's so easy, your mom can do it, right? Changing that attitude is not a technical problem. That is a people problem. It's complex, it's intractable, and it's deep-seated in our culture. Mothercoders exists because even though there are lots of resources for learning how to code, none of them were designed for parents, let alone women with kids. Think about it. How would you do that online training class or go to that evening meetup if you're going from work to school pickup and then back home to do dinner and homework and bath time, even if you had a parent, a co-parent who helped you and did things with you, partnered? For women who have paused their careers to mother full-time, even if you could cover the tuition for that boot camp, who's going to care for your child while you're there? And let's suppose, okay, you got it all figured out, right? You got the money, you got the time, you got your childcare lined up. How would you know what skills or career path to focus on if you don't know anyone in tech you can talk or relate to? I confess, as someone who knows their way around tech, right? As a management consultant who's implemented large systems for Fortune 100s, as a tech recruiter who's built tech teams, and as an educator with a master's degree in learning, design, and technology from Stanford, I wasn't able to overcome those barriers. I've been at that meetup, feeling out of place, wondering why I was there, pumping breast milk in the back during lunch, in that dirty back office where the engineers slept when they didn't go home. So I created a program just for moms. We put in on-site childcare, a part-time schedule, subsidized tuition, and a strong focus on belonging. I built a curriculum based on social learning theory that teaches front-end web development, but also all the context-building topics like data science and UX. And we bring in tech professionals from the field to guest lecture inside our classrooms. But the most important thing that we did was we built a program that leveraged the transformative power of togetherness. By being with each other in real life, our moms are able to develop a network of support that's based on real friendship and connection, a community of practice that sustains them and propels them forward. We're not an online training program because those things are really difficult to replicate online, if not impossible. But the results speak for themselves. Last summer, we surveyed the 5 cohorts of women who have finished our program, and we found that on average, individual income had increased 68%, 19% got promotions, and 62% are now working in tech. All this because we built a program that was focused on belonging and it was human-centered. Now I know what you're thinking. It's so predictable for me, a woman, a mom, to stand up here and tell you that my giant hack for taking down systemic oppression is love, right? It's so corny. But it's true. There are lots of things that we can outsource to our machines. But we know that love, friendship, connection are not among them. At least not the kind that catalyzes personal and social transformation. Now I want you to close your eyes, and don't open them until I tell you to. Just humor me, this is the interactive part of my presentation, right? Think of someone who has inspired you, someone whose love and care has helped you become the badass you are today. It could be a mentor, teacher, Beyonce. Don't overthink it, okay? You got it? All right. Now I want you to imagine this person looking at you with love in their eyes and saying this to you. I see you. You are enough, and I'm committed to your success. I see your pain. I'm here for you, and we're going to get through this together. I want you to know that you are loved and you are worthy. Now take a deep breath. Blow out and open your eyes. That feeling, hold on to that, because you can't have hope without it. And without hope, you can't change the world. It's really that simple and really that hard. And that's what we do at Mothercoders for our moms, and by extension, their kids and the world. Thank you. Join us.